Hi, my name is Kristen and I'm a pregnancy coach who works with pregnant women all over the world. I help you to go from overwhelmed and anxious to enjoying your pregnancy, having the sacred natural birth that you want to have, and giving your baby the beautiful beginning that you're dreaming of. Today, I want to talk about why would you have a pregnancy coach, even if you have a midwife, or even if you've got a home birth midwife. First question I want to ask is, what's your midwifery situation? Because this really changes depending on where you are in the world. Sometimes you're going to have a midwife who's going to see you for an hour every month and then every week at the end of your pregnancy, and you know she's going to be the midwife who's going to show up on your doorstep when you have the baby or be there for you when you go to the hospital. A lot of places, however, that's not what happens. You may see different midwives within a practice and have a different midwife show up. Sometimes you may not have even met her if it's a large and busy practice, but often it'll be one of the midwives that you meet in the practice. One thing that I've noticed with clients is they often get along really well with a midwife in a practice, but they might have one that they don't get along with so well and that they don't necessarily want to have at their birth. So depending on where you are in the world, your midwifery situation could look really different. And this is one of the places that a pregnancy coach could really benefit you, because you know that you have support from somebody throughout pregnancy and you have that continuity from as soon as you enroll in the coaching program until you have your baby, and even after. I provide support well into the postpartum period for the clients who I work with. So that's somebody that you know that you're going to be talking to regularly face-to-face via Zoom, because I'm working with moms all over the world. And another benefit is that you can text me whenever you want, either voice text or a regular text. I can take both of them. So before an appointment, after an appointment, if you have a question, if you need research done, that's what I'm here for. And that's another thing that I can offer above and beyond a midwife. Sometimes getting evidence-based information when you're a busy midwife and a busy practice can be difficult. You may review the midwifery journals here and there, but digging into the latest evidence can be difficult. Whereas a pregnancy coach like I don't have quite the same level of busyness going on, because I'm just not going to births constantly. I'm not getting up in the middle of the night all the time to go to births. So I have more time to peruse the literature, to look and see what evidence is saying, to follow thought leaders in the space, even those who are talking on a technical level, and be able to distill that information and get it to you so that you can make the right choices for you. So those are things that can really help you when you are wanting somebody there for you throughout pregnancy. Another thing that can happen is you may have a midwife in your area, but she has a little bit more of a hands-off style of care, or she is bound by protocols that you may not be 100% in agreement with, but you still want a midwife. You might have to go with an unassisted birth overall if you wanted to have exactly the situation that you wanted, but you don't want to do that. You don't want to have an unassisted birth. So that's something to consider. If you know that your midwife might not be 100% on the same page, or even if she is, she's bound by licensing or insurance type things, so that she's not able to give you that level of completely evidence-based autonomous care that you'd like, you can have a pregnancy coach who can talk you through all of those things, talk you through all of your options, and help you to still feel like you're making the right decisions for you, even as you're working within guidelines that make automatic recommendations or that automatically do procedures that you don't necessarily want to have. Having a third party who can talk you through those things, give you some other perspectives so that you can make the decision that you want to make, can be a really valuable thing to have. So even though I'm not there for you like a midwife, laying hands, feeling what position your baby's in all the time, I can offer you a lot of support. I can also offer you more than a midwife can offer you in terms of helping you create diet plans, helping you create a fitness routine, sitting down and walking and talking through your birth plan with you. Even midwives who spend a lot of time with you don't often have the time to develop full plans like that for their clients, or even get into really deep research onto something that's really important for you. They usually have information sheets that they've already made up and that they may update periodically. But if you want somebody that really delves into your situation and creates custom personalized plans, that's what I can do for you as a pregnancy coach. If this level of support sounds appealing for you, I would love to chat with you this week about what that can look like in your situation. Head over to birthbabylife.com/beautiful and let me know. I would love to chat with you this week.